My click, crack goes black hole pimp, and just like it, I blow that shit, cause bitch, I'm the bomb like tick, tick. Yeah. Like tick, tick, bitch, I'm the bomb, bitch, I'm the bomb, bitch. My click, crack goes black hole pimp, and just like it, I blow that shit, cause bitch, I'm the bomb like tick, yeah. Bitch, I'm the bomb like tick, tick. Bitch, I'm the bomb. Bitch, I'm the bomb. Bitch, I'm the bomb like tick, tick. Bitch, I'm the bomb. Bitch, I'm the bomb. That's good. Okay, let me put this link in here. Hi, Super. Is it Soul Phone? Wait, Soup Bone. How you doing? Okay, so it is Sunday, and I've decided to make Sunday my drama chat. Okay, where we're going to talk about the things that has happened here on YouTube and on other social media in the last couple of days. Yes, we are. And there's a few videos that I've watched. And I'm going to just keep it 100. Some of you not going to like it because some of you don't like the drama. But most people tend to like the drama because that's all YouTube, especially in the different communities, right, is all about. It's about the drama. And since some people won't leave my name out of their mouths no matter what, you know, they find little ways to use my name, Bomb Cherry. Well, you know, when Bomb Cherry did this and Bomb Cherry did that. And I'm thinking, okay, hey, Ricks, how you doing? Yes, we're going to have fun today. I put the link in the room. Everybody's welcome to participate. And we're going to do this. You know, Shrink, I understand that when I was trying to be nice and there was no drama, that doesn't work. But you know the drama, girl, that always works. And we're going to first talk about Soncerae and her lies. Most of us know who Soncerae is, right? She's probably listening right now. And I just have, like, if you're listening, Soncerae, you're always welcome to come into the chat, you know, and chat it out. You know, you most definitely know that I will be most respectful to you and allow you to speak because unlike you, I am fair. Okay, so anytime you want to come and chat it out, you're welcome to. But what I have a few questions for you, sweetheart, because you know, you and your lies, they never ceases to amaze me and they never stop. Girl, you are non-stop on the lies. Girl, you lie about everything. And it doesn't shock me. Hey, Lord Garrett, you know she's not going to come in because I welcomed her in many times. This girl cannot stop lying. And I refer to her as a girl, and that's not being disrespectful, okay? Let me just call her this woman. Let me use that term. This woman cannot stop lying. She will make a video and you know, and use a little bit of truth in there, a little comedic, you know, value, which is the only thing going forward, which is a good thing if she could stop the fucking lying. You know what I mean? Even her fans, after a while, her fans tend to realize that she thinks they are stupid. And I don't think she gets it. I don't think she understands that people start backing away from her because they start realizing, wait a minute, didn't this, you know what I mean? Wait, didn't she say this last week or didn't she say this in the last video? And you know what I mean? And people start backing up being like, well, damn. And then you can't say nothing in her text area because as soon as you mention it in the comment section of a video, you know, about her mentioning something in a later video, she'll delete your comment and then start calling you a hater because you pointed out some shit. First, so let's talk about Soncerae and her hair. I just wanted to go there, right? Because she will talk about Bomb Cherry, about everything about me. So Soncerae did a video where she actually did her hair. And I actually thought it was kind of cute in the end, right? The style, the way she had it was real cute. I liked it. I just have a question about the video when she claimed that her natural hair. Remember, she was in the car talking about she went natural today and this is my real hair. Why is it that when we saw her do her real hair, it was a lot shorter than that video where she had them pieces in? Like, I'm looking at the video, I see where she has pieces in, but she was claiming, no, this is my natural hair. If y'all need me to put the link in the room where y'all can go and check out that video, or I'll give you the date to it. Let me pull it up real quick. I'm not gonna show it here because she'll claim that I'm stealing her content. But let me find the video, so I'll put the link in so y'all can go and check it out. But she was in the vehicle talking about, yeah, I have good hair and it's nice hair. And yes, it's natural. It's all mine. See, I wear wigs, but I have hair. And I'm thinking, yes, most black women have hair. You know what I'm saying? Weaves, wearing wigs and weaves, that's just an option. And it really is, it's something that's simple for us to do. Black hair is a little more difficult to take care of. We can't just pop out of the fucking bed and run and go. You know what I mean? Especially, it depends on what happened the night before. Because if you sweat through your hair at night, especially if you're natural, and if you done pressed out your hair, or you all call it flat ironing today. The flat iron and the hot comb is basically the same thing. The only difference is one has teeth like a comb, and the other is where you just flat iron it. You know what I mean? But you apply heat to your hair. If you sweat at night, then you might have to wake up and flat iron that shit again. And you might not have time to do that. So it's more, our hair is just a little more complicated. Bomb, she said her hair was shoulder. Yes, she said it was shoulderless. She's been saying that for a long time. My hair is shoulderless. My hair is shoulderless. It's shoulderless. It's shoulderless. Girl, I'm sorry, but you was at least 6 inches from your shoulders. Okay? At least. At least 6 inches from your shoulders. But your hair, you know what I mean? It's not like you're bald or anything. So I'm not saying that you're bald or anything. I'm just saying, why lie? And look, if you're going to lie, then keep up with it. Do not make a video where you showing us your fucking hair that's only about maybe 5 inches long after you told everybody your hair is at least 12 inches long. That's a big ass difference. Stop making people feel like they stupid. Yes, that's all she do. Hi, Puffina. How you doing? Is it Puffina? I don't know why she does that. You know what I mean? But the thing about it though is, remember when she was beating up on me, it's all about, I'm this, I'm that, I'm the third. And I'm like, girl, what are you talking about? Yes, well, you right, Bricks. You know how you men be talking about, yeah, you can't handle this, girl. And then when you put pants down, it's like the size of a little weenie sausage.
Hold what you got there. Hold what you got there with all that damn bullshit.
Wait, what you talking about over there? How you doing, Jack?
I'm doing all right. How you must be well. You on the air talking shit.
I am. This is drama day, baby. This is drama day.
This ain't no Dre day. Hold what you got with all that.
What you been up to?
Just being me. How's everything up there in the land of dirty water and dirty land?
Yeah, I don't know nothing about no dirty water.
Yeah, I got dirty water up there, man.
You should know. You used to live here, huh?
That's why I got the hell away from there. From all that damn runoff.
Oh man. Anyway, yeah, I was talking about old girl and her lies, and she's starting to get a new fan base. The people who she lost a lot of people because people realize how much of a liar she is, right? So she starts to recycle. This is what she's been doing for the last 8 years. She She starts making videos. A group of people find out that she's a liar, and she loses a lot of people. And then she starts up again, right? She starts over again like she's a new, and new people come in. And that's why some of the people who've been on her for a while, like JPV and you know, the men who've been watching her for a while, that's why, you know, they people claim that they are stalkers. She claims that they've been stalking her for all these years. And all they doing is just letting people know what she is, who she is. And it is sickening. I thought about it for a moment. Like, why do I care? I really do not care that she's a liar, except for the fact that she has been giving people advice that people have been actually taking, especially as it results to the computer engineering. Like, I watch her, people ask her questions about, like, what should they do if they want to be a computer engineer? Like, what job, what program should they learn? You know what I mean? And she'll give people information, and then those of us who are in that industry, we're like, why did you give that young person that fucked up information? That's all that matters. Look, if you want to joke around and lie about this and that and the third on the internet, nothing's wrong with that. But do not call yourself an expert. And she's been an expert in everything. Relationships, she's an expert in. She'll claim that she's, her religion is this, that, or the third. It changes over time. Okay, which can happen with people when they're searching for different things in life. But this girl, you would assume that she's a young, maybe 26-year-old woman based on the way she talks and her mindset. She's actually an old fucking woman. Okay, and when I say that, I don't mean that in a negative way, but I'm saying 38 years old is not young. Okay, it's not young, but she acts like she's this youngin'. She just had a baby. You know what I'm saying? Through unprotected sex with a man who wasn't her husband. But remember, she told everybody he was her husband. She'll claim that never happened. She's actually over there telling people have been lying on her and nobody knows the story and that people have just been making things up. She made a video. Remember in the video, she was like, when people say that I had a baby with a married man and that isn't true. What? Girl, what? I'm like, okay. Anyway, you're 31 soon. Well, Rich, you are young. You a young man. You know what I'm saying? 20s to maybe about 35. We'll get you to 35. But the truth of the matter is by 30, you should be doing things differently. At least see the world, view the world differently than you did when you was in your 20s. That's all I'm saying. Anyway, let me read some of the comments. Wait a second, auntie, I never lied about my shit. Oh my God. He said, I'll knock a few bitches IUDs out. Okay. Sheep Stay Sleep TV. How you doing? So you have anything to say about Soncerae? We're gonna move on.
I'm trying to stage an excuse, man. I'm speechless. This is rare. Mark this down.
What you mean, like what down?
Mark it down. I actually don't have anything to say.
Oh, you don't, that's what I'm shocked about. You, well, you probably don't even listen to it. Do you even know who I'm talking about right now?
Come on, man.
Let me go. I have to email the link to a few people here.
I'm trying to stage a defense for the young lady. I can't invent anything. I can't make up a lie for her.
She did a video where a website versus her, right? And like somebody actually on the website had a whole section about her. It's true. And everything, pretty much everything they said about her was true.
Oh, I got an excuse for her.
Okay, what's that?
Jesus loves her.
Jesus love her. That's her excuse for lying because Jesus love her.
Yeah.
That might work.
That sounds good. That's the ticket right there, yo.
It does. It sounds good. I don't know if it's gonna work, and I don't doubt that Jesus. But remember, she don't believe in Jesus, so I guess Maybe he don't love her. Ah, see,
Okay. All right.
maybe he don't. I don't know. But let me send this hangout link to my boy, my nephew here. Let's see. Reply. So, anybody have anything else to say? Because like honestly, I'm not. I don't know. I don't feel bad talking about her because she don't feel bad talking about anybody. If she think it's gonna get her some views, she'll definitely talk about it. And then once they reply to her, she'll make it seem like, oh, they after me. They're after me. They're hating. And I'm thinking to myself, girl, I have nothing. There's nothing about me to hate about you. Nothing. Okay. In things where you failed, I was successful. Right?
Hello.
She failed at motherhood.
This shit
She
work.
she got a new start at motherhood, but see, she don't talk about the first child. The first child that,
Hello.
Yes,
hey,
sir.
you don't talk about her.
Oh shit! I didn't know that was me. Okay. No, this is my thing. Now I'm 38. Actually, Soncerae is about a few days younger than me. Okay. If you 38 years old and your oldest child is 17 and you just not getting pregnant, you need to be punched in the motherfucking face. For real. I'm dead ass serious because when you get older, you realize, okay, the only reason why I had my first child at 26 is because I was fucking around with older women for years. So, and one of the big things about that is the joy of close to menopause pussy is you can skeet it in the bitch, you ain't gotta worry about getting the bitch pregnant. But god damn it, you 38 and you just not getting pregnant after 17 years, bitch. Why? I mean,
Oh,
we
it's
know
not her first
why.
time getting pregnant. It's just her first time carrying it to term because
Well,
she'll
the
tell you
first one who survived, because first of all, if you had more than 2 abortions, you need to be registered as a mass murderer. That's how I feel about this shit.
mm-hmm.
But still, you gonna knock on my door and say, "Hey, I'm pregnant at 38, bitch." What? Your oldest kid 17? Yeah, you need to be punched in the face.
And remember,
I mean, I don't hit women, but you need to be punched in the face for that shit.
she left her
But
17-year-old to fend for herself in Gomorrah. Remember, in the place where it's so bad, Atlanta. Remember, she said Atlanta was so bad. She
well,
had
it is. But at the same time, let's look at this shit literally. I only look at facts, and because my job, I only deal with facts. I don't deal in maybes. It's either black or white for me. So you left your child with a baby daddy or your child's father, whatever. Okay, that's on the table, and then you get pregnant to obviously trap this other guy. There's no gray area. You got pregnant to trap somebody and didn't work out. Now she's dangling the baby all over YouTube. She may as well stamp priest baby on the little motherfucker forehead. Like really, really. It's like none of them videos are for us. The videos is for him.
right.
But when you make videos like how to get your ex addicted to you, bitch, stop. Stop.
And I'm saying
Stop.
she
But
shouldn't be
no,
talking about relationships at all.
right. But Scream, they're not, I don't look at them as dragging us on Lipstick Alley. I think that shit is fucking hilarious because when they divided everybody up, that shit was fucking hilarious. And it was pretty much
It
dead
was
on with
funny.
with everybody as far as the descriptions, except the part about me wanting to sleep with my auntie and Soncerae. That shit is not true. That shit ain't true. But
I,
I was like, where they get that shit from? What the fuck? Oh, but the part about like they pretty much nailed Butterfly. They nailed her ass about her being a white woman pretending to care about black women's issues. That shit is fucking true.
mm-hmm.
She was only jumping in because she didn't like JPV. Period. And then the shit about the Sasquatch being a mentally disturbed woman who ran to the other side for protection. That shit is true too. And by the way, Squatch, if you're listening, and bitch, I know you're listening. You're probably going through my Facebook and Instagram pages again, like you said you was. Um, my bad for running you off YouTube, but we know you'll be back. That's all I got.
Yeah. She's under a different name. And I
I
know
know.
this because I was in another person's area the last week, right? I've been in like different men's areas, and all of
That's
a
what she's
sudden
gonna
this
be at.
person, all of a sudden this person comes into the area in the text area and starts saying that I'm a woman who called other black people apes. That's what she said.
Excuse me, I'm the ape caller, and, and I only called one black woman an ape. Now, never mind the fact that this black woman just happens to look like an ape. Don't be saying that. Number one, don't like I keep saying, don't hide behind the all black woman shit because that's an automatic sympathy gainer. We say, oh, he's calling all black women ape. No, bitch, calling you an ape. That's different.
So you know how she does. She thinks
Of
because you
course,
my area, that means that I've said it, and that's how
I
I know
know,
that.
I know. Just
Yeah,
like the troll who was trolling me when I made a comment on Egypt Ann's video. That was she's lying to say it ain't her, bitch. That was you because it was using her same verbiage, same way she can't spell, all this shit was her. So don't get mad because your troll account got found out. But again, I don't do troll accounts. You don't do troll accounts. I don't think anybody on this side does troll accounts. That's
yeah, I
what I
know.
can't respect. Right. That's why when the astronaut made a comment on my video, I'm just like, okay. And folks were like, well, why did you take it out? For what? She came in under her real name and she wasn't doxing nobody. I don't care.
Yeah, I let them all speak. They can speak under
Right.
their real name, under their fake name, and then I
Right.
just call them out. I'm like, girl, I know this you. So,
Now we
but
can't say
Sasa
that to
Ray is
her.
simple, though. She's so simple. Soon
Right.
as she posts something, we know. Everybody knows it's her. She holds conversations with herself, thinking she's fooling anyone. The only people
Yeah.
she's well, the new people subscribe to her. Those are the only people who will get fooled by her. But then
Well,
they'll
that
tell.
that much is true. But the more confidence she gets, the more her lies get, and the crazier she gets, and the worse she's gonna get. So it'll come back around. Because remember, no matter how it don't matter how far away you move, you always take yourself with you wherever you go.
She made a
So
video where she went and bought some Walmart products. She didn't really give no information about it. And then she showed us doing her hair. And I'm thinking to myself, like the style was okay, you know what I mean? It didn't look bad. Just thinking, girl, you should not be giving advice. Just tell people this is how you do it. This is you getting ready. But do not try to make it seem like you showing people how to do their hair, makeup, or nothing. Don't tell people how to have relationships. Don't talk about child support because she's too dumb. She's not probably going to get any of that.
well,
When she,
no, and that's all. It's designed for the child support. Well, I mean, I haven't seen any of her videos in a while, but the child support thing again is so transparent. It's designed to do two things. Number one, keep a tie to priest. Number one. Number two, it's taking money out of him and his wife's household,
mhm,
and her goal is to piss the wife off.
right.
So that's the only two reasons why she's filing. But the thing is, she has to come here for that.
And that baby,
So
she used that baby like a prop. That's terrible. And
absolutely,
that proves what type of mother she is, right there.
absolutely, the
And
baby will
everybody
get
knew she was
views.
gonna do that.
Right. It's the baby is used primarily again to hold it over his head to shove the baby in his face.
Right.
It almost looked like a ventriloquist and a dummy, like really that and to get sympathy and views and shit. That's why because you've got a whole sea of delusional ass single mothers who's gonna send money to her because of that.
Right.
Because I mean, for the same boat now, it could be, you know, you try it's the classic mistress getting pregnant trying to use the baby to control the husband. Only the fucked up part is his wife already knows.
Right.
So, you
So
know,
yeah, that's what she don't like neither. She can't hold that over his head. You know what I mean?
oh, she can hold it over his head. She absolutely can. I mean, she's shoving the baby in front of the camera. Like I said, it may as well say priest baby. Like when she had the onesie that said daddy's little newborn. How the fuck he daddy's little newborn if he ain't got no daddy? Explain that shit.
Right.
Like really.
And
So
we all was there from the beginning. The reason why Priest isn't in that baby's life is because of her actions. It was her in the
right.
beginning. He kept saying, "Look, just stop doing this and that." And she, that nigga dead, that nigga died, Priest dead.
I'm
Da, da, da. Remember, she was on the rampage.
Yeah, I'm kind of straddling the fence with that because I mean she dropped the baby. I mean that's why I haven't made a Springer about it because I'm like, okay, she had the fucking baby, so it's like, eh. I mean I'm a father. Um, but my thing is the thing that I'm straddling the fence about is I get she's fucking ratchet as fuck, but they ain't got shit to do with your kid.
Right, but he want proof.
Well, that
Like,
I understand. Well, I understand that. I understand it, and there's ways for him to get it. But again, it's going to be two things. If he demands a DNA test, she'll deny a DNA test.
right.
The fact that
Remember
he's
that
not saying
he already
anything,
denied it. Remember, we gotta remember back in the beginning when he said, "Look, just a DNA test." She made a whole video claiming she not giving no DNA test. Then
did
she
she?
wanted him to sign away his rights. Remember that? We cannot
She
forget these things.
But
oh,
there's a workaround to that if he has the money to do it.
He gotta have the money. That's right there. That's all you have to say.
Yeah,
that's again why I said that baby. The second reason why she's using the baby is to fuck him up with child support, is to take money out of that household. She said over and over again that he ain't making no money. So whatever the child support is, even if it's pennies, it's still taking them pennies out of that household,
Right, but even
which his
remember,
wife is a part of.
right, but remember, he even said, they all when they was talking and trying to. He said he don't have the money for those type of things.
She
Like how
knows
many of
that.
you? And
She
she
knows
knows
that.
that. That's right. She knows that. So why you have a baby for a man? Even you was homeless. He was living with you. Meant y'all was homeless together. Why even have
Basically,
a baby?
to trap him.
Right. So we got to be clear about that. We cannot start acting like, all of a sudden she just became pregnant because we all remember she told us she used the app. For those of you who
Yeah,
might be new to this conversation, this woman used an application on her phone that told her when she can get pregnant, and when it told her that she was fertile, that these are the days you can get pregnant, she went and had sex with him. Now they spoke about having children in the future. He says when we
right.
on our feet and we could do this and that and the third, right?
Yep.
She says she didn't want to wait. She made that choice on her own. So my question, we cannot forget that this woman entrapped this man.
Of course, but at the same time, I mean, I could kind of relate to him in the beginning because again, like I said, if you're 37, especially in Atlanta, most chances are that you done had kids and you done been fixed. That's the general consensus.
And remember, she said she
Um,
couldn't have no children. Don't forget that.
exactly, exactly. And I
Right,
hated when she used the term medical abortion. Bitch is an abortion.
right.
Period. Don't
She
try to
trying to
make killing your baby any nicer.
right. She trying to fool people when she said I had a
Right,
medical abortion, which
right,
that sounds better, but it actually means the same as having an abortion, except
right.
they gave you a pill. She took a
Right. You
pill.
can't drop the abortion part out.
Right,
It's still abortion. Whether they give you the pill or they whatever they do to take it to the chop shop, whatever they do. But still, I mean, when she's saying I can
so,
understand why he believed her when she told him that she couldn't get pregnant. I mean, shit, bitch, you about to be 40. I mean, most people wouldn't think that you can get pregnant at that age.
right.
But then when you turn
Someone
up
said
pregnant,
someone said that he had mentioned that he wasn't divorced. She always knew that that man was married
he told her on the first date.
From the first date, that's right.
Yeah. But again, that's to stick it to the wife. Because she keeps saying this is his first child. That's to stick it to the wife, like, nah, 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 nah. Because the wife can't have any more babies because she's fixed.
And the white probably
So,
don't want no more babies. You know what I'm saying?
well, it's like I think it's what, a $5,000 procedure to get your tubes untied, if that's how she got fixed.
Yeah, but she didn't want to have no more kids. They were actually separated.
And that's understandable. But
So
still, I mean, to be that age and get pregnant, it's kind of like frowned. That's almost looked at worse than a 16-year-old getting pregnant.
Yeah, it looked worse.
It
At
really
38,
is.
you having a baby
Exactly.
for a married man.
Exactly.
You then she was lying, claiming that she was married to this man. She was telling
Well,
everybody on the internet that he was her.
that was when she thought he would leave his wife. When he wouldn't leave his wife, she got demoted to spiritual wife,
Well, she no,
which
she got demoted.
basically,
She got demoted to a spiritual wife after the people on the internet found out that she really wasn't married to that man.
right. Well, and it mainly was because even if she wasn't, even if they were, even if he was, let's say he was actually divorced, I could understand why she would call that her husband because they're about to get married. But the motherfucker was still married.
No, but she told people. See, you. I don't know if you knew already. She made videos telling people before all this shit came out that she had gotten married. We was all telling her congratulations. She
Oh,
actually had us believing even before we really knew who he was.
I
She
saw the I'm getting married video. I saw that one.
one where she was telling us that she got married. I remember
Oh
telling her
damn.
congratulations. I was about
I
to
didn't
hit
see
her.
that shit.
And she no, she was really saying my husband. She was really saying that she was married to him
Well,
for
I
a
heard the
while.
husband part, but that she actually said I got married.
Yes, she said. I
Damn.
know y'all didn't believe. She was like, I know I said I would never get married, but yes,
Oh,
I'm
that's fucked
married.
up. That's so
Yes,
fucked up. I didn't know that. That
she
is so fucked up.
and she held on to that for a while
Well,
until his real wife came into her chat.
well, getting demoted to spiritual wife basically literally means side bitch. I don't
Actually,
care how
that's
you
just
put
her
it.
term. He never used that term. That's a term she came up with after everybody was like, "You lied. You said you were married." Then she started saying, "Well, I'm his spiritual wife."
Well, I know she got mad at him when they were out in public and he introduced her as his girlfriend. She got mad like, I'm like, bitch, you is his girlfriend. What the fuck?
Right.
I
That's what
mean,
me and her had. The reason why she deleted me because I was one of her subscribers. It shit didn't make sense. So when she made that video saying that you know, he introduced her as a girlfriend and she was upset, and I was like,
that's crazy. Well,
I
see, her making frequent use of the word stalking is ridiculous when it comes to YouTube because if you keep posting videos and popping up in news feeds, how is that stalking?
I had no
Like,
idea.
really, it's not. So I mean that, but still, I didn't know. I know the bitch said she got married. That's fucked up.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's poor baby. Unfortunately, with the thing with the internet, even if you take some shit down, it's always up there somehow. So one day that kid's gonna see that shit.
Yeah.
So, and depending on what type of person he is, like I said, you can brainwash kids all day. People got a right to choose. So eventually, you gonna think for yourself. So just because she sticks it in his head that your daddy was a piece of shit and blah blah blah, pretty soon he's gonna be able to look at that shit and go, "Oh my god, mommy was a piece of shit."
Yeah. Well,
I mean, he's gonna find it online.
I feel bad for her children plural, and I hope she do better and stop treating her subscribers as idiots. And we're gonna move on from her because I'm sick of her.
She won't.
Yeah, you
But
do that. You do
this
that.
is what I got to say to you, Soncerae, Nasare, Josare, whatever people call you, right? I just call you a straight up liar. Anytime you want to chat, girlfriend, come and holler. Cause
She
you know
won't.
she won't talk to me. She'll talk to everybody else because she could sit there
She won't.
and lie to them. But she knows she can't hold no conversation with me with that. I'm not gonna take that bullshit.
I
Okay.
was surprised she made a comment on my video. I'm like, what the fuck?
Remember, she told people I wasn't married. She still, and she, even after people knew that I was married, I still don't believe she married. We know we dealing with an illogical fool.
She didn't believe it because you don't shove your husband in everybody's face.
Yeah, I don't do
Like,
that.
I'm pretty sure your husband has to go to work at some point.
Yeah, he's at work all the time.
Exactly. So, I mean, you don't shove him in everybody's face, so therefore he doesn't exist in their minds.
All right, let's put some Murray hair grease on that puppy and slide it to the left.
Slide it over. Yeah, let's get it over. Now we're gonna talk about Tommy Sotomayor.
Oh, hey.
What Tommy do this time?
Hey. That's my brother in arms, damn it.
There
I
you
mean,
go.
I
You
like
too.
Tommy.
Yeah,
I
I like
don't agree
Tommy.
with all of the stuff he says. I don't believe all black women are what he says they are because I mean I can't help it. I ain't never gonna stop fucking with black women, so I
And
can't.
Now wait
and
a minute.
Tommy doesn't even say all black women, so
Now
I
wait
do
a minute.
want to say that.
I said
Oh,
that.
he does. Tony
Sometimes, yeah,
crazy.
he does. Yeah, he
He
does. When he get mad and in his feelings, he'll be like, "Fuck these bitches." I mean, all of them, all these black bitches. But when he calmed down, he doesn't say that. So
But see, here's a problem with that shit. He says, and Auntie, you from the South, especially in the South, especially in which again, he's from Atlanta. In the South, all black women and white women are pretty much the same. You can
right,
have a weak ass black woman, just like you could have a weak ass white woman. You can have a ratchet ass black bitch, just like you have a ratchet ass white bitch. So
right.
him being, especially from Gwinnett, he should know that that shit is true. It's you can in Atlanta, you cannot say that all black women are like this. You cannot say that because it's too mixed up here. So I don't understand his logic in that. It must be
Well,
something else there.
he explains it because when he's not mad and angry, he really says, he knows that all black women aren't a certain way. I'm gonna be fair to him. He does say, he knows it's not all, but I think I need him to kind of understand that why women think he's saying all because the way he speaks is when you're saying that even if you say most, you're still not being truthful because not even most black women are that way.
Right. But he messes stuff up when he says, "You see why I can't stand black women?" That basically encompasses all black women. So he, like in my case,
Right.
whenever I say some shit over here that a black woman doesn't like, they'll say, "Oh God, he's bashing black women." No, bitch, I'm black. I'm bashing you. You just happen to be black.
Right.
He's actually said all black women. So that's where they're always gonna dog him with that. Now the ratchet ones he's talking about, absolutely put them bitches on blast. But
Hell
he
yeah.
he he helps the Tommy haters by saying that.
He actually has helped women.
Right.
I think Tommy is one of those. He's like my father, right? And when I say that by saying that, not everyone would have liked my dad because
Right.
he was one of those ones where he was direct. If he didn't like something I was wearing, he wouldn't pussyfoot around it. He
I
wouldn't say
like him
something.
already. No, but
Right.
what I meant by helping black, what I mean by Tommy's helping, I'm saying that he's helping the Tommy bashers when he says all black women.
Yeah, well, I understand what you're saying, but he also helps some of the women who
Oh yeah, by telling
they
the
need
truth,
that direct.
absolutely,
You
absolutely,
know,
he's doing it.
they yeah, they need that type of somebody to kind of smack them with their words and say, "Look, what you're doing is trifling." You know, some women don't like that. Some people don't like that. I wouldn't like someone walking up telling me my shoes are fucking ugly. I'd rather them they might say, You sure you want to wear those? I prefer that kind of thing. But he's right. Doesn't matter if the message is right. If you're telling me I'm wrong by saying you're fucking wrong or saying, well, maybe you shouldn't, maybe you should think it a different way. And he's right when he says
Right, and it doesn't matter.
if
But the thing is,
it matters to people, the
right,
tone of the message matters, but
it should. But the problem is, and the majority of black women, I don't want to say the majority, a lot of black women have this problem, and that problem is religion. Religion holds a lot of people back, especially when they say it's like when someone's losing an argument. What's the first thing they say? Only God can judge me. I'm blessed and highly favored. That's okay because I'm covered in the blood. What that basically means is I cannot be judged by anybody. So whatever you says does not matter. So I'm not going to take into consideration anything you have to say. And in that aspect, I don't think he got that in depth with it, but in that regard, then yes, hell yeah.
But
Anyone who says I'm blessed and highly favored, that will be the most unjudgeable person walking the earth
but
because they're basically saying is you
wait, let
cannot
Jack
judge
go.
me.
Go ahead, Jack.
I was gonna say, but those folks don't realize in the Old Testament there's at least 5 passages that says that the children of Christ can be judged.
They're not looking at that. They don't care. They just take it like most people do with the Bible and religion. They take the part that applies to them. Even the fucking Klan, the rednecks, they'll look in the Bible to justify hanging black folks. Every single one of them will tell you a passage from the Bible that applies to that. So when a person says, I'm blessed and highly favored, tell that person about themselves and see what happens. They're not going to listen. They're going to say, well, only God can judge me. So, I mean, okay. That's a problem that a lot of black women have. But to say that, no, that's not fair.
Yeah.
But I don't. Now, if he were to actually break that up, then fuck yeah, that's the exact reason.
Yeah.
Anybody who does it, anybody who's a Bible thumper is unjudgeable in their eyes, even if they don't even go to church that much.
He had a conversation with someone. I think it was that Coon Peters Lee. What his name? Peterson.
Jesse Lee Peterson.
Jesse Lee Peterson. Now he is a coon, but he had a conversation with Tommy about this religion, and Tommy was on point when he said that even he mentioned that that it states that you could be judged. Like they had this religion. Like I don't get into religion. My husband was here.
Me neither.
He go in and out that Bible thing, but I don't do that. But the thing about Tommy is his message. I don't even think most people dislike him so much. It's more that he has this group of followers who are very harsh. Tommy can say something, and if he admits that he dates black women, but his followers don't listen to that little portion when he says that. If he goes in on white people doing the same things, his followers act like they're not listening to anything he says because they don't want to hear what they don't want to hear. And it's mostly, I think, for me, it's mostly I like Tommy. I had no problem with Tommy.
You talking about his Soto Nation, the people in the comment section?
Those are the people, because they will, like right now, Soto Nation will run their asses over here and get the busy. You know what I'm saying? You will get the thumbs down, the negative comments if you're talking about him in a negative way.
Isn't that what they're supposed to do?
I don't know anything about what you're supposed to do. I didn't know as adults we have cliques like that. But you know,
I mean, it's not about cliques. It's about, you got to understand mob psychology.
Mob, there you go. Now you're talking about
mob psychology. This is the thing about mob psychology, right? Let's say you got a mob stand in front of a person and they're hurling insults at them, right? The mob's not gonna move until somebody in the back screams, "Hang him! Hang him! Hang him!" What's the mob gonna do? The whole mob gonna be like, "Hell yeah, hang him!"
Hang him.
That's mob psychology. So when they're running over here, thumbs down for you saying something about their boy, that's what they're supposed to do. Hitler had a whole country doing what he wanted.
Make it seem like that mob mentality is something that we're supposed to have. So by you saying that's what they're supposed to do, well, that's not, that's not true.
When you have a bunch of people following him like him.
All my life, I lived around it all my life. Go down there in Newark. I'm up here in Philly. I lived around that mob mentality all my fucking life.
Mm-hmm.
That's true too. I lived around it all my life here in Pennsylvania.
But that's what a mob is supposed to do. Because I mean, the fact that he has that many people in there, and they're all chanting, that basically makes them a mob.
Okay,
and that's what a mob is supposed to do.
Wait, we have somebody new into the room. Well, okay, introduce yourself.
Well, this is Terry Killer out coming straight out of Illinois. Bomb Cherry, I know you pretty well. You saw me on my other profiles on Facebook and everything else. Had to get a new channel because Detroit, my last channel, must have me all messed up. You know?
Yeah. How you doing?
I'm just doing fine. You know what I mean? Just came from Delaware, and you know what I mean. Sometimes I go down Wilmington waterfront and hit the spots down there once in the blue moon.
Oh, okay. One time when you come around, you gotta let me know. Let a sister know.
Let a sister know, but she so hard, bounce around from account to account, Facebook. You boss around for account on YouTube. So I mean, I don't have a number to communicate with you. I understand your husband's not on that type of level with me. You know what I mean? But just to let you know, I need a firm communication with one way I can contact you, and if that one way is all good, then we can go forward.
Okay, sounds good. I'll hit you up.
Yeah, man.
So,
her husband got guns, and he's a damn good shoot too.
so what you saying that you've been around that mentality, that pack mentality in your area?
Yeah, I've been around there all my life. South Philly, I've been around it. West Philly, I've been around it. Chester, Pennsylvania, I've been around even the suburbs, Sharon Hill and all that. I've been around it. You know what I'm saying? I've been around this all my life.
Oh hell, he
right.
said.
So what you think about it? Is it positive? Is it negative? Is it what? Necessary?
Negative, but sometimes when you're in situations, you got to do what you got to survive, just to see the next day.
Right.
Stuff you don't want to do. You know what I mean? A lot of situations I cannot mention and talk about on here. Some I got to take to my grave.
Right, I understand. So what you think about this thing where we have a group of people who will run to different people's videos, and if a black woman is in a chat area, and all of a sudden just some black man, once they find out I'm black, because I guess by my picture they can't tell, then all of a sudden, no, you just a black woman, you ain't got this anyway, you probably just this and the baby mama, and you know what I mean?
I'm gonna let you know, these are ass hurt motherfucking ass dudes. That's what the fuck they are. All they know is one fucking way. Are they under 40 fucking years old and don't know shit? Don't know your whole situation? You know what I mean? You can't just assume every black woman's like that. Not every black woman's like that, but it's only just a small few make it bad for other ones.
Right.
No, and that what pisses me the fuck off with the younger generation. This is why I'm 45 years old, be 46 in September. I refuse to deal with any woman under 40 something years old because of that same attitude. I ran into it too much at that age. I ran into almost getting set up, getting shot and killed. I know homies been shot and killed. I get story. Shit gets back to me here. It gets back to me when I don't want it to get back to me.
Right.
But look, that's why I said that is exactly what a mob is supposed to do. Especially if you got a guy at the head. Now, the guy at the head might look like a charismatic dude when it's not really that. He just happened to get around a bunch of people who are incredibly stupid. And you're going to look like a fucking rocket scientist around a bunch of stupid people. Look at Jim Jones. How you get 900 people to kill themselves?
Lord, let me
idiots.
Let me go break you down with that. Some of these motherfucking gangster niggas out here are smart as shit. They may play dumb with you to get you set up, but some of them are smart as a motherfucker. You know? Mm-hmm. They know how to get their ass out of fucking situations. They know how to weasel and work their way out of shit.
I'm not talking about those guys. I'm talking about the mob. The retarded mob he might be smart, but they make him look like a fucking rocket scientist because he's smart enough to know, okay, these people are fucking idiots. Let me be their leader for a minute.
Well,
so he's got all those people in his super chat or whatever. Hell yeah, they gonna run over there and thumbs down your shit. That's what a fucking mob does.
Cause no, I'm faking this. I wasn't faking about the channel thing. I've been around the actual mob. I've been around South Philly mob and people like that. That
relates to a real mob too.
People like that shit. I've been around real motherfuckers like that. Italians and blacks. I've been around real motherfuckers like that. You know what I mean? I don't mean to say that. I want you to describe. I want you to understand the environment that I came from. That's all. But on this online keyboard shit, ain't about nothing. You have the fist to go ahead to knock a motherfucker out. That's the key. Instead of
that's what I don't get.
Keyboard.
I'm from the South. We pull up to your house. We're not. It's like, again, when people log on here, they become an over-exaggerated version of who they really are.
Yeah, so exactly.
We know in the street, if all these motherfuckers talking shit, if I pull up to your fucking house, you gonna call the police. There's a 6'4" black man outside my house, blah, 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 and you gonna testify like a motherfucker in court. But on here, you typing, I'ma kill you, motherfucker.
I got death threats from trolls. That's why my last channel's done. I had to cancel it because of trolls.
Like I said,
I still have the fucking evidence.
Wait, let him finish talking. Okay, so first, let me say this. I don't want to promote any violence on this site, and I'm definitely
we're not promoting no violence. Me and him just talking street talk.
Oh, I know.
No more street talk. What part of the South where you are, North Carolina?
No, we're not saying that. No,
I know. I
nobody's
just don't
promoting
want
violence.
anybody to assume that
No,
from me. That's all I'm saying. And it's not. We're not talking about Tommy right now. Y'all talking about street things. So I just want to be clear about that. And I do
no,
want to say that I think
Oh,
that's.
Tommy Sotomayor. I seen him in a lot of his videos. And the
no.
reason why I understand his topic of doing what he do with the women, ratchet girl, he wants us black folks to do better. I
Better.
heard him on the video. He wants us to do better, but we had to
Right.
get raw. He has to give truth very raw to us to wake us up. You know what I
Right.
mean? I do that to myself on my channels and all that. And sometimes my black people deserve to be called a fucking N-word, called a fucking nigga. Some of them
Yeah.
they deserve to be called it. You know?
Sometimes that's what some people understand. Sometimes that's what certain people that's all they understand is bitch you dumb. Sometimes you gotta say that to certain people. But nobody's gonna think you promote violence because the good thing about a live stream is the shit is recorded and people can zoom back and go, no, the fuck I didn't say that.
Oh yeah.
What
I
we're
just
saying is
wanted to put that out there.
no,
You know.
no.
But
What we're saying is a mob is a mob.
Yo, sis, we got you.
Right.
You know?
A mob is a mob, whether it's online or in person. They still got the same characteristics.
I would give the brother my Gmail, me and him could hook up and talk about in person as men. We could go the nigga route, or we could go the positive black man route and talk about emergence one. That's where my perspective comes from.
Well, exactly, but it's you got people on here where they're not. I don't want to say an online mob. Well, an online mob can they can be more annoying because they're bolder than in person. Like they're not going to join the mob in person, but they'll jump online and do it because the thing about YouTube is you got the anonymity factor. And the whole anonymity factor.
They're behind a damn keyboard. They behind a screen with protection. Right. Like this. But they can't take a fucking fist or a fucking gun in the mouth.
Right. You have the advantage of being anonymous. So people can't pull up to your house, knock on the door, open it, punch you in the face, close the door back, and get in the car, go home. They can't do that online, and you know that because again, you got females on here who on prom night they was at home every prom.
Females
eating
up
a
here,
big ass bucket of ice cream, watching Sex in the City. They ain't getting hollered at, right?
That life.
Right, they ain't getting hollered at in the street.
I don't have to talk about that. I have the receipts on that shit.
But I'm saying they're not. These bitches ain't getting hollered at in the street. Well, not by the man who they want. So
they get hired by some sip ass motherfucking punk ass niggas.
Not in public, not in real life. No, they're not even getting that. They're if a guy asks them out, oh bitch, you paying, because you don't know if you're ever gonna see this motherfucker again. But then when they get online, it's like, hey queen, how you doing? They ain't never had that shit before in their life. So now they done got bold with it. They doing makeup tutorial videos. They doing all kinds of shit because these motherfuckers in there going, oh my God, you so sexy. You so, never mind. It's all a
motherfucking game.
Right. This bitch done Photoshop the hell out of me. And to me, it turns my fucking stomach. So to me, I'm a real motherfucker. So if I ain't looking at you in the street,
I ain't fucking hearing your motherfucking voice.
Right. It's like if I ain't looking at you online, I'm not looking at you in person. So it's like, what the fuck? And so now I'm annoyed because you done got all bold because these fucking simps who can't get pussy done blow your fucking head up. So now you acting like you Beyonce. It's like, really, bitch?
Right.
Really?
Wait, okay, so
really?
Now that you're talking about the women, right? Because that's what we was talking about when I mentioned Tommy and the black women.
Let me get back to that.
So much.
Let me get back to this with the women. The women that he put on there are ratchet as hell. These are hood chicks. These are hood chicks you find in South Philly, North Philly, and shit, and West Philly, and different places. You'll find them in Chester too. You know what I mean? It's a certain type of female.
They can find them everywhere, right?
You know what I mean? Let me put it to you in Pacifics. You know what I mean? These hood girls, they travel everywhere over the world. They use the dope man's money to get where they got to get to. You know? And they got other men on the side too who work hard for them. They work blue collar jobs or they got an office job. They're max they self. Who they learn from their gangster fucking dads.
Oh, okay. So y'all
if they had a daddy. Who said they even had one? Shit.
So y'all saying that y'all do see these women like in masses in your areas?
Shit, I see them in masses.
Yeah.
I could hit the Broad Street line and show you. You come up here, Mom. I hit the Broad Street line and show you this shit. in the fucking market in Frankfurt. I can show you this.
And it gets worse.
In line.
Right. It gets worse around tax time. When tax time hit, all the ratchets coming out. Cause they done got them $7,000, $8,000, $9,000 tax checks, and they lose their fucking mind. They all over the fucking internet with that shit. So the same women that he put up there.
So let's talk about the men on that same side. So you say
the BT 100s?
No. Let's stick on the women. Let's stick to the women.
Wait,
we can get the dudes too.
Both sides. Let's
we can get the dudes too. The dudes is the ones.
I'm messing.
Right. The dudes he puts up there, those are the ones. Like you said, the blue collar dude who's working and paying for this bitch who ain't shit. You got the ratchet dudes who's getting with these square bitches who got money, talking them out of their tax check.
And I'm telling you
same thing.
And I'm gonna let you know up here if these fat boy Muslim fucking niggers. They don't care as long as they got money, they feel like got big dick, they don't gotta go to the gym and work out. Shit, I'm gonna stay in that gym and work out.
So
but no, the examples he puts out, he's on point with those. Expose them because who else does that?
Right, I agree.
Really don't have anybody else.
I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm an old school nigger. I didn't have to do none of that shit. Women was on me, you know. I got the fucking weeks. There's days, there's times I fuck a woman in a few minutes or the same day. That's how I was. You know.
How you? So a man like yourself, right, who was out there with different women, were you trying to keep the women from messing with just you?
Nah, I let them do. If they want to mess with somebody, hey, keep it moving. I go to the next. You know what I mean?
Well, it depends because in Atlanta,
pretty much, I could be the cleanup man. And back in the day, I was the cleanup man or the cleanup man of some of these neighborhoods. I didn't realize it because I was knocking on so many. And next thing you know, years later, I'm finding out, damn, this broad lived in West, this broad lived in North, this broad lived in South, this broad lived in Frankfurt, this broad lived in Bucks County, this broad lived in Wilmington. Shit, I knocked off a lot of bitches.
Well, see, in Atlanta is 30 to 1 women to men. So it's easy to have, you can literally have 4 families in Atlanta and they will never see each other.
I've done the Atlanta thing too.
Women come at you down here. Like what? Like you ain't got to fool bitches.
I know a pimp down there. I know a pimp off of Metropolitan. I used to roll with. I used to hang with sometimes.
Metropolitan. What was his name?
Say.
You said he was off of Metropolitan. What's his name?
He was off his Metropolitan. I forgot his name. You know what I mean?
If he was on Metropolitan, then he probably was a pimp.
He was from my tri-state. He was from Dover.
If he was Metropolitan. I seen him.
Wait. Slow down a little bit. Y'all got to slow down because we're going too fast.
Okay.
So.
Okay, Bomb Cherry. We'll slow down.
Wait. I have a question. So. If I was interviewing a woman right now and she was telling me, or even if Tommy was interviewing a woman right now, she was saying that she hang with a pimp on Metro, so it would be considered bad, right? People would be like, yeah, that bitch.
But that was the spot.
Nah, that's
the Metropolitan was the spot.
Yeah, that's where you can get the street side booty from on Metropolitan.
Yeah. It's like this. I done seen some cold-blooded shit on Metropolitan. Remember them MPV vans they used to have up in New York a lot, and they brought them down here. Because when I was playing in a band full time, we had just got off a gig early that morning, and we was going home. We was on Cleveland Avenue.
Cleveland? Oh shit! You talking about the fucking Kroger? Shit.
Yeah. What? Nigga, let me. I get to the Kroger.
Fucking Kroger. I know Atlanta. I got family down in Atlanta.
We might be related. Hold on. It was right there at that light. I seen a bitch fall out the side of an MPV van, and sticking out the door was a damn silver snakeskin boot. And I'm seeing the motherfucker tell, bitch, you show up with an empty purse again. The car gonna be rolling next time I kick your ass out the goddamn car. I was like, God damn. Bitch just fell out the side of the damn van.
Shit, you got the Kroger right across the street.
Yeah, that shit's common. And then up the street, you got the damn Piggly Wiggly. I done seen the bitch walk from Virginia Avenue to Cleveland, all the way to damn Metropolitan to get that damn money. Especially if you see a bitch on Metropolitan wearing a cat suit and Air Force Ones, you already know what the fuck she doing.
Right. Where you at, Bob? You disappeared?
I might have to holler at you, man. You said you got family down there. Just because if it's East Park, that's where my family at.
She went to get her map. She had to check out where Metropolitan is
I
at.
don't know where Metropolitan is. It's off of
Everybody know where Metropolitan
it's
is.
on the 75 and 85. It's
Right by the Gold Rush.
intersection with Cleveland Avenue. Project was right too up there where they were sold a lot of drugs out of. Right there where the fucking
Martell Homes.
spot. For 75, where they splits.
That's down by Martell Homes.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, that's where my family from. Shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I used to live in College Park too for a couple of years. Now I lived in
Where was this? How long ago was this?
This is 98 to 2000.
Oh, no. I was talking about that. But no, my family from East Point. But yeah, it ain't nothing to see a bitch walk from. You see a bitch standing at the corner of the Miss Winters and the Kroger.
A bunch of whores out there. Well, I told you already know whores out all through that shit.
Or you can go to the Gold Rush and get one. Because the bitches in the Gold Rush was fucking. Yes, they was.
That's right there. Shit. You had the Club Nicky too. You had the Chocolate City across the street. And the land of fucking university took that property. Yeah,
the Crystal Palace down the street too.
Yeah. You saw the real prostitutes. You saw the real pimps at Chocolate City. But then again, me and my homie was standing at the gas station up the street corner. Me and him would talk while he was doing his thing.
Whatever you do, do not make eye contact or wave at one of them bitches because they crossing the street to come over there.
I'm good.
Because I was pumping gas. I'm like, what the fuck? I just glanced at the bitch. She came running across the street waving at him. I'm like, nah, bitch, nah. What the no. But yeah.
Because
you make eye contact, here she come.
Laura, I want to ask you, is that Stop and Shoot still down there?
Which one?
Stop and Shoot. Is that still down there on the avenue on Metropolitan Stewart?
Everything is exactly the same way it's always been. They haven't.
I'm talking about the Stop and Shoot, the basketball court joint. It's still there?
Yeah, they haven't changed. It's almost like it's a damn historical district. They have not changed nothing. The only thing they did, they added a Walmart down the street, where Southtown used to be. Because that's where I grew up at. So I was like 4, and I went back to check it out. All I saw was a fucking Walmart. Matter of fact, my old house is in the produce department. That's how big that shit is.
Wow.
Yeah, it's a.
You know what it is?
It's a super Walmart.
They're about to run. If the shit hits the fan, they're about to round them niggas up.
Bro, you know niggas don't fuck that Walmart up. You can tell because as soon as you walk in, all the shit's just thrown every fucking where. And of course, it closed at midnight because they ain't finna have no 24-hour Walmart where niggas walk around. They ain't finna have it. Nah. But everything aside from the Walmart, because the police station is still right in the same spot as Pleasers. You got
wow.
It's the old KFC. They split it. You got a police precinct.
The Pleasers ain't there no more?
No, it's still there.
Oh, okay.
It ain't going nowhere. You got it's right across the street. You got the Church's Chicken. You got the I think is it a Chevron across the street, and then you got the police station / Pleasers. It's fucked up when the police precinct got to share it with a damn strip club.
Wow.
So
I heard people were getting shot from the. You're back. Let me see. She's back now. You back, Bomb Cherry. Where that beautiful lady went at?
Okay, wait a minute. I had to stop this shit.